Hello friends, this video is about stages or regions of production function, which is one of the topic of our course farm management and production economics. Let me start with meaning of production function. So as we discussed earlier, production function is mathematical and technical relationship between physical input and output, or we can say this particular tool of analysis shows how particular output or the product depends upon various quantities of inputs. Then we have a hypothetical example to explain stages or the regions of production function. We have values of Ex, or we can say input levels, and values of output, or we can say levels of output. Then by using these input levels and output levels, we have to estimate marginal product and average product in order to draw the marginal product curve and average product curve in a diagram. So here it is the Ex, and these are the various levels of input from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Then we have a corresponding output 6, 14, 27, 39, 50, 60, 69, 77, 82, 82, and 80. Then we have to estimate the marginal product. So marginal product is additional output produced or received as a result of employing or using additional unit of variable inputs. And this can be calculated by dividing change in output and change in input. Marginal product is equal to change in Y and change in Y upon change in X. So we can estimate the values of marginal product by using this particular formula, or by using values of input X and values of output Y. These are the estimated values of marginal product 6, 8, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 5, 0, and -2. Then we have to estimate average product. So average product is the output per unit of factor inputs, or the average of the total product per unit of inputs, and can be calculated by dividing total product or Y by variable input X. Average product is equal to Y upon X. So by using this particular formula, we can estimate the average product by using values of input X and values of output Y. And these are the values of estimated average product: 6, 7, 9, 9.75, then 10, 10, then 9.86, then 9.63, then 9.11, then 8.2 and 7.2. Now we can depict the values of Y, total product, marginal product and average product in a diagram in order to separate the regions of production function. So first we can draw the total product curve by using the values of Y or output level. Then we can draw the average product curve by using the values of average product. So let me explain these three regions of production function. So a classic production function can be divided into three parts: stages or the regions, or we can say zones, and each region or the stage is important from the standpoint of decision making on efficient resource use on a particular production activity. So here it is the first region, and this particular region hold from the point of origin up to the point the MPP remains greater than average product, right? So one of the important point of this particular region is that the average product increases throughout the this region, and this indicates that efficiency of all the variable inputs keeps increasing. It means there is scope to increase level of resources in order to get a maximum yield or the production in a particular production activity. And as soon as the marginal product equals average product, and this is the end point of this particular zone, or that is the first zone of production function. Then second zone of production function. So this regions obtains when MPP is decreasing and is less than average product. And in this region, at the starting point, MPP is equal to average product, and it extends to the point where MPP becomes 0. MPP becomes 0. So this particular region is a rational region or the rational stage of production function, as optimum point of input use must be somewhere in this rational region, and in this particular region or in this particular stage total product is maximum. So if the producer who want to maximize their profits must operate in this particular region of production function, or we can suggest the farmer or the producers to operate in this particular region in order to maximize profit or maximize the returns from the production activity. Then region third, and this region obtains where MPP crosses 0 and it becomes negative. Negative MPP occurs when so much excessive quantity of the variable input is used that total output begins to decrease. Total output begin to decrease. When marginal product becomes negative, then total product or output begins to decline or begins to decrease. And this particular region is also irrational region or irrational zone of or irrational stage of production function, because in this region farmer or producer will incur double loss. First is reduced production due to the excessive use of various resources, and another one is loss is unnecessary additional cost of inputs. Therefore, it is called as a irrational stage or irrational region of production function. So, first and third region of production function are irrational, and second region or second stage is rational stage of production function. So, in first stage, average product is increasing, and one of the reason behind this is that there may be underutilization of various resources, and due to the underutilization of resources there is a low level of production or the less output in this particular region. Therefore, this particular region is called irrational, and second region is rational, and there may be sufficient utilization of resources, and we can locate the highest point of output or highest point of profit in this particular region. Therefore, it is called as a rational region of production function. And third region, it is also called as a irrational region or irrational stage of production function. And as we discussed earlier, there may be overutilization of resources, and that may impact or that may affect the level of output of that particular production activity. So friends, it is all about short description of region or the stages of production function. Thank you.